Oh, hey. Pretty much. That lag. Morning, everybody. Morning, morning. No, I'm in my shelter this morning. I'm just streaming for a little bit. I gotta work at 1. It's a shelter. It's my own area type thing. I can't be out here by myself. And hey, everybody up in here. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all having a blessed Saturday today. Feel free to comment down below. I appreciate a like, a subscribe, and a share. No pressure, but I really appreciate the support. It goes, Mickey. Spin less, Anthony. That's the trick. Easier said than done, though. How's the content? Is it like better quality than it has been, or is it like still as laggy? Yeah, I figured. No, I got a phone last night, so. Well, supposing 5G and all this other shit was supposed to put my stream out. But at the end of the day, I know what really matters on your fucking stream. It's like your download and your upload speed. And your data plan's on a set. One of those. I should be getting about like 6 gigabytes of fucking like upload. Here's my other phone. All you see is a reflection off the phone screen. Yeah, there's not much I can do for it. You can do for me then. So if you can't send it to my PayPal, there's not much. But yeah, I do need money. And hey, actually, in this. No, Anthony, I just got another one. It's on its way to breaking, though. Because literally when I do this, I can actually do it now in the stream. Without it, like, you know, obviously closing the stream. But, like, I can take my phone the fuck apart. And when I do this and take it the fuck apart, and then put it back in. Let's say my battery was at like 1% when I just do what I just did there. Well, when I put my battery back in and got my phone on, or if I put it on the charger, it'll jump up to like 30% after I do that. It's pretty much on its end life. Alright, like I said, there's nothing you can do for me, Sean. But like I tell people, a like, a subscribe, and your return viewing ship is worth its weight in gold. I'm doing alright. What about yourself there, Hannah? I just gotta get in contact with YouTube support and then get them to like reset my AdSense account because I accidentally made too many, and that's what closed it out. I already know. But I'm monetized on YouTube, everybody. Can't believe it was 48 degrees last night. I didn't mean to, but like when I fucking started making it, it gives you a drop down box to hit individual or organization. And then my stupid thinking, I could have just looked it up on Google, but I was like, well, I'm not an individual like where I have my own business. I'm part of an organization, which would be YouTube, because I'm being hosted. Like I would technically be hosted through their site to make this content. So I clicked on organization. Well, clicking on organization led to like company name and everything else. And it's like, I don't have this. Like, dude, I'm just some broke homeless guy that's streaming on YouTube. Yeah. And then when I made that one, and when I went back to make another one, I made two of them. So I had one that's for organization, the other one for individual. And where like in Google and my YouTube partner program, it's like flagged. And I gotta contact them to like appeal it and just fix that one little issue, or I'm gonna have to wait 30 days to reapply again. If you don't win your appeal process, in generalities, if you're like a YouTube content creator. Your phone might be at 1998. I don't know. Oh. 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 Fucking breathe. Bro, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, one sacred Bible. And then I started streaming like earlier this morning because I hadn't went to bed yet. And then like I was trying to figure out, I couldn't go in my stream because like my phone now like locks my fucking screen. And then when you try to unlock it, it won't unlock when you like drag to unlock it. And I'm getting through these idiosyncrasies, I guess you could say, with this new phone. Like a cigarette Mac attack. Well, not only will I say it, it's literally a cigarette. I mean, like. Well, it could, and at the end of the day, you got to realize, like, how we move. Like, that's perforated. So you can see through that technically, and, like, there's, like, a bunch of little, it looks like a TV screen, like pixels on a TV screen. So my camera is legitimately trying to pick up on, like a million fucking, like, little perforated pixelations right here through this tarp. Even that little bit that's getting caught in that little corner right there is like still like hundreds of little circles. I never told you I don't smoke, Andrew. You're confusing me with somebody else. I smoke cigarettes and I vape, bro. Always have. Hey, bro, how you doing? But as I said, Anthony, you are confusing me with somebody else. If I said I don't smoke cigarettes. As far as I know, all is well. No, bro, I live in North Carolina. And I stick to myself. I don't want to be around other homeless people. That was a late ass response, Anthony. Those responses are just now coming in for me on my end. No, I don't, dude. I don't train hop. But yeah, I don't smoke weed. You're right. You're right there. And I'm sober in the sense of every other drug at that point, except nicotine. That's the only thing I'm losing on right now. But like in 18 days, I'll be done with it. So now, no rivers nearby. What's your person? Yeah, but I need a fishing license to even cast my line in the water. Oh, it's a beautiful day, Lord. Bring your right tail. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Oh, nah, it's not worth it. Nah, it's like over $20, Anthony. Nah, you don't need a pole. Bro, you can just take a dead stick or a fresh stick and just fucking wrap fishing wire around it. You're good to go. But at the end of the day, if you thread it a little bit, you strengthen the utensil of it, like the utensil strength of it. So yeah, I mean, literally at the end of the day, I can use this stick right here as a fishing pole. I mean, literally, I do is like not you're gonna wrap it tomorrow so it doesn't just fucking slide off either way, depending on how fish like jerks. You know, you just yank that shit up, bro. Unless, you know, you're sitting there trying to catch a fucking tuna or something, you ain't catching it with this thing for damn sure. Little ass fish, you can easily catch that. Hey, jackass, you're watching me at my job right now. And then I got work today at my part-time job as well. I'm politically independent, Mac Attack. Plus, the stream quality could be a YouTube thing as well. But this is going to be a quick stream this morning. I might stream for like 30 more minutes at most. Well, I don't have to be to work till 1, but I gotta get there. I'm gonna order lunch and shit like that. So, what the fuck are you even getting? I've been homeless before, Javier. It's this day 982. Welcome along. That's all. For me, donate me money, let me guilt trip and manipulate you today. It's just, hey, welcome to my life. It's day 982. My homelessness. I don't smoke weed. It's a fucking cigarette, bro. There's a brief explanation in the description of the video and these three dots up here. Cinnamon snake. Means what it means too, by the way. Good day, everybody in the chat. Hope you're all having a blessed Saturday. Feel free to comment down below. I'd appreciate a like and a share and a subscribe. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Their source. No, I was legit in my First Amendment right. Don't matter if I'm sitting there recording you, talking shit to you 9 ways to Sunday, bro. I could be a up and coming independent journalist, and that's what I want to be. You not only violated my freedom of speech, like you violated my freedom of speech. Because at the end of the day, like, no. If what I did was illegal, everyone that was around George Floyd and what they were doing would went to jail. You're on the outskirts of something, going to jail, boy. I gotta fix something because this thing's all like floppy. I don't know if you can see me through the tarp, but this thing's all fluffy. I hear a filter. Ah. Resist obstruction delay. It's a misdemeanor here in my state, but that's what they charged me with. They tried to say it was a felony. You know, when I sat there and was in, like, you know, the block, so to speak, you know, people wondering what my charges were, and they're like, bro, that's a fucking misdemeanor. They're like, bro, you're in blue. Plus, when I tell them that shit, you know, bro, I don't know how the fuck you didn't get shot. You know, they're like, if fuck ass did that, I wouldn't be here having this conversation with you. And I was like, this is true. But hey, when I have the ability to do something, I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and stand by and let shit go down. And sorry about the lag there. My stream, for some reason, like, I had to reconnect again. Like, this motherfucker over here getting paid almost damn near 6 figures, gets benefits just to sit around and, like, let drugs get traffic through my fucking town. I'm in North Carolina, bro. What, Wonka? Moody, I get me like a grilled chicken salad usually. Where it's like grilled chicken, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, but I typically avoid the onions. Not that I don't like onions or peppers, it's just my metamesis here. And the vomiting up blood, I watch what I eat. I'm doing alright, Virach. Or Versh. No, God no. I hate chicken. I hate chicken Caesar salad. Mickey, I never tried avocados before until like I had these salads like 37 years ago. Like, avocado don't even have a taste. This shit's like cake without a taste. Like the texture, you picture eating the texture of like cake, but no, there's no taste, and that's you're eating avocado. I mean, it's don't get me wrong, it's got a slight taste, but like it's so like light you don't even just. It ain't rained yet, no. I really ain't been praying on it for it to rain though, so I'm kind of enjoying this nice weather. I don't taste it, Mood. Well, I mean, it doesn't bother me that I don't have a taste. I mean, it has like a slight taste. Like, it's light though. I don't know how to explain it. It's nothing like overwhelming. And it's kind of like the consistency of a marshmallow, but like softer. I got you, babe. Angel. Welcome back to the stream too, by the way. Just realized the name. I'm curious. Will this help if I do this? So it doesn't. Well, I don't know. You'll probably have to see through this too. See if I pick up all those pixels behind me. I know, Seth. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. This thing is just shower curtain. I'm just trying to see if it enhances the quality a little bit better. Perforated tarp that you can see through behind me. Because it's like literally being this close, like this close to a TV screen, and you see all like little pixelations on the screen. Oh, it's better like that. Huh? Auditing? How the fuck am I gonna start auditing people? No one's gonna want to come to this stream. Everyone's gonna fucking hate me. You act like the auditing and like the IRS is like accepted. I don't give a fuck if it's like the president. The president hates the IRS. They're like, oh, it's it's your motherfucking ass. I don't care who's in that White House. It's like, oh, it's you. And I guess they're referring to like my tax post I had there. Like, there's a lot more political posts I posted other than that tax plan, bro. And I'm politically independent. I wanted RFK Jr. before they cancel cultured that election out of his fucking decision. Yeah, my stream's fucking up. I don't know, like when I first started streaming, it like reconnected, and it's been reconnecting here and there. Like I haven't even tabbed out, so those lag spikes you're seeing are not because of me. It's because my stream's legitimately like reconnecting. Well, unless it says you cannot record on the premise, no, there's not really a loss there. They can kick you out because it says no recording. Yep, psycho for the most part. In reality, I've been homeless for over 18 days, but the first time I was homeless was because of COVID, and then it was like 2020 to like early 2021. I was homeless, and then I got out of homelessness, and then I became homeless again in 2022. Yeah, they can. If they have a like the no recording sign, yeah, like no phones and all that shit allowed in, like no electronics. Even at the end of the day, if you accidentally had a GoPro on and did not take it off, and like you post that on YouTube, like no, I can legally sue you because you were not supposed to have electronics on that premise. You just got to word it differently. It's kind of like when you refuse to serve somebody. All you got to say is, "I refuse to serve you. I do not want to serve you. I do not want you as a customer." And you leave it at that. No matter how raging they get to try to get you to change that answer, you stay there. You're good. It's kind of like when you get fired and they go, know, we don't see you as a good fit with our company, and thank you for your time. You can use this as a reference, but we've decided to move on with somebody else. Versus, I don't want to hire you because of this protected right. That's all you got to do. You just got to word it right. At the end of the day, bro, they can easily rip him out of that White House. And the one's not doing anything is really him and the government. Like, bro, I'm giving you the answers at this point, and everyone in America. I'm about to ban Tommy again. I'm not worried about it. Doesn't matter. Holy shit. No, I don't need a legally binding reason. I can just refuse to serve because I don't want to serve. At the end of the day, if you want to push on it that hard, I'd be like, we're just closing early today. Like, I refuse to serve you. I'm closing business today. And then when you're done, ass serve you. Because if you could dictate people's businesses, like, know what, there wouldn't be an Amazon, there wouldn't be a Walmart. Well, that would be being ran by people. Because at the end of the day, when you do choose to do like business at my establishment, you have already agreed to a terms of service and privacy policy with this using this whole interaction. And now you've already pretty much signed away all your legal rights to me and have agreed to like go through an arbitrator in my arbitrator and all that legal system and a mediator of my choosing. Yeah, but all I got. Yeah, that's different. I'm not talking about the government buildings and shit you pay taxes for. Not Moody. I don't even know what the fuck that is, personally, actually, more than anything. No, I'm not going there to be like, ooh, I want to record you. Because at the end of the day, my general safety feels in danger. Like, that's all I gotta say. And I do not feel comfortable with you recording me at work. No, leave me a note and everything. Like, like, hey, we're coming through, kind of like you move. Well, no, I mean, these days it's not hard to prove my safety, dude. With a mass shooting here and there and this person getting shot, people are now going into the hospitals and beating up the nurses and trying to take over the hospital. Like, no, I'm good. No phones in here. All I got to put on that door is a sign outside that door that says no recording, no phone, recording, no electronic devices, no phones. Technically, that would be considered an aircraft more than it would be an electronic device. To go ahead and just get around that little legal wording loophole. No. You're recording and you posting it on the internet. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I know when you're in the public, you really don't have a general right to privacy because you're in the fucking public. But at a certain point, stalking is stalking. And like basic harassment. And then loitering. There's like a bunch of mini laws you can use to like really get you out outside of saying, no, I don't want you recording here. It's like, no, you're loitering on the premise though, and you gotta leave. Whoever you're trying to do like your legal business with, or they're not here today. Even though they can just lie to you. Because they gotta say is, yeah, I did say I was going on break, but something came and like I'm handling it now. And I'll get back to you with hand. And just push you off. There are ways to get around it without getting confrontational and getting yourself into a legal lawsuit. So instead of this, like all this and all this gotcha content you see, where it's like, ooh, gotcha, because you're trying to violate my rights, versus being an understanding, realistic human being. Like, imagine somebody just coming to like recording you at your house when you like outside and around your property. You know what I mean? They're legally able to do that, but like you're gonna get annoyed and be like, stop. You know what I mean? So why are you gonna do it? Business. Again, Wonka, that's why I said, hold on, let me see. Oh, it's not, Wonka. Again, you're loitering. The person who is in control of that is or they're on back then. And then even when you come back then, sorry, they had an emergency. They are not working today. Come back tomorrow. Or no, they are busy with business meetings right now and they're unable to serve you. Please come back. You are loitering. And it doesn't matter if I sit back there and do my paperwork for my business. Like, that is more important than me having to take your request, asking me about whatever the bullshit it is going to be. Sorry about the lag, everybody. My stream keeps having to reconnect. Yes, but at a certain point, you've been in the store for over, like, an X amount of time and you've not purchased anything. I can have you trespass because I just want you trespassed. You don't understand that. I don't really need a legal reason to have you trespassed. And if at the end of the day, if I had to name one, it's just I fear for the safety of my customer. There's a brief explanation description up here with 3 dots. Like, I hear some, but at the same time, I'm monitoring angles to be like having as many subscribers as all the top YouTubers combined. That's my end goal to be on YouTube. But when I'm there, I'm gonna be having to deal with people like that. It's like I know how to I've already know how to deal with them pretty easy. Yes, no, they can trespass you from public property. If you give them a reason, they can trespass you from public property. Bro, because at the end of the day, I could just go to your shit. And sit right outside your shit on public property. We're not, your First Amendment rights not in question here. At no point have I did anything to violate that. I've went 10 different other ways to get you out of my building legally without interfering with your constitutional right. Like, all this would have been recorded too, type of thing. And it's like, well, that's constitutional right, but I'm gonna ask you to leave the premise. You're loitering. And if you refuse to leave, I will contact the law to have you trespassed. Because I have kindly asked you to leave and you are not respectfully leaving. Respecting me as the business owner. And have begun to escalate the situation, making people uncomfortable, hurting my business because of your behavior. Officer, I legitimately don't want them here. And again, you entering my building, whether you know it or not, you have agreed. You're done. Your legal lawsuit against me is done, wrapped, and set in game match. Like, you're over. Because at some point, you walking in there, when I say no recording, there's a reason why there's no cameras there and everything, and it's explained to you some products. Thank you for shopping go to www.com, for rewards and, fill out to get a discount and all that other stuff that, you see on receipts from businesses and stuff like that. Like, you done wrapped and matched yourself there. There's a right way to go about it. Now, when someone comes in recording, you don't sit there and go, get the fuck out, motherfucker. You can't record in here because I said so, blah, blah. You can't. No, of course. You do that, yes, easy lawsuit. You win, like they win, GG. Yeah, but you're not really conducting business. You are like legitimately loitering at that point. And then I've asked you several times, like, is there anything I can help you with? Is there anything I can help you find? No, I can. I can just have you trespass. Trust me, bro. Doesn't matter if it's public. I can have you trespassed. You can be trespassed from there. You can be trespassed from a hospital, but even if you have a medical emergency, you can go back to that hospital and not face any trouble. Ready for work. I want to get lunch and stuff before I go to work and yada yada yada. But I could go up to Pennsylvania, bro. Like I can get out of homelessness. Like I'm not going up there. I wasn't born yesterday. But again, like I was saying, you can be trespassed. Trust me. You can be trespassed from a hospital. There are more important things you could be auditing than like being a dumbass. Like, yeah, bro, you're at a police station recording the police. Yes, outside of the typical standard, like, they're all bad cops thing. Like, no, there's actual good cops in there, and like they have to hide from not only their fucking own kind. So like, and you're in here just fucking willy nilly. Woo! I'm recording everybody today. Want to get a kid. So I but I mean, if you want to do this, like I am busy. But yeah, I'm doing good, Dylan. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna end. I need to end it here soon. Well, it's gonna be hard to sue him. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm looking at this from my own perspective because I'm trying to be my own business, and I'm gonna have people trying to do the same shit to me. Like, no. I'm gonna go ahead and just squish that annoying way and just. It's gonna be another hindrance in my road. I appreciate that. Thanks for doing it. I'm sorry I'm about to end the stream here for And then like at the end of the day, I'm gonna do a game stream tonight, but I won't be able to do another one of these interactive streams because I won't be I close tonight, so I won't get off till 9, and it's gonna be dark here. So I'll only be able to do a game stream tonight. And when I get up tomorrow, of course, I'll have my interactive streams and everything else. And it'll be back to usual. But I got work today. But I'm also working this morning here. I'm monetized on YouTube, everybody. Just a PSA. If you ain't seen it, thanks for tuning in. Bro, I don't believe it. And at the same time, I'm not going to deal with the fact of, oh, I offered you a place to live at some point in the chat. I've had many people do that. That like sociology little cancer culture trick, and I'm just not here for it. So I got another work I'm working on here, but like I don't know what's in that contract I'm about to sign. I got to read that more than anything. That's the first step we got to get over. I'm not sure exactly, like, they won't let me the fuck. Hey, not much. About to end the stream. Got to do some shit before work here. Again, it won't pay much longer. I'm telling you, that's all you got to do. Because at the end of the day, Wonka, like my privacy still has to be respected, even though it's a public building. There's a reason people want to be blurred when they're on camera. And like, no, if you had me unblurred on that video, it ain't gonna be up for long. Like for all you know, you just recorded somebody that was in witness protection. Like, no, you don't know what you just did. I was in the background, yeah, and all they needed was their voice because they can do audio tracing. These are smart, highly intellectual people. You dim-witted, short-sighted motherfucking moron. Safety fucking bubble, you know what I mean? Over here just exercising your rights like a dumbass. And you could be exercising your rights in a more better way rather than whatever this is type thing with the whole auditing. Like you could be auditing criminal, getting that shit on camera, so I have fuck in the court of law. You know what I mean? But I gotta end the stream though. Like I said, I gotta do some shit. I gotta like run some errands, get like more ciggies, order food, and get dressed, and yada yada yada. No, Wonka. I can ask to have my identity hidden. Like, I need to know I'm being recorded because I don't know how many people I'm going to be put in front of. There are a reason people are blurred. Which is your whole goal you just said about the whole auditing content. Like, what? Well, like I said, I got to end this year. I got work soon. So, tuning in. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day, whether you viewed this live or not. I'm just going to say blessed. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, rather than give me a specific day. But again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next stream.